game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland basketball.
Here's Lillard. All alone. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Zubac. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And the Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's George. And George with the jam.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handles.
On the wing, Simons. They get it back.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Leonard, here we go. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Russell Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Lillard. 4 on the clock. No good from the wing. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Grant. And Damian Lillard gets a 3.
Yeah, you got to have your heads up on defense. Lillard's going to fire that as soon as he catches it.
Westbrook left side. George outside.
Remaining in the first.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Leonard on the take. And the dunk by Leonard.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Here's Lillard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And he sinks the second. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine with Steph.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's George. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. George has got 5.
You see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Zubats comes with a double team. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by George. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
That's great touch from the swing man, as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
To the middle. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
And that's the end of the first
And
quarter.
so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Your Clippers.
Finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone.
12.
We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Little, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Gordon on the wing. From outside the arc. On target from range. Gordon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Little. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Powell outside. Here's Plumlee. And a missed layup. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Eubanks. Guarded by Batum. The shot by Eubanks, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And the basket by Highland.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you got to appreciate Nasir Little because this is the stuff he does. Gets in and is aggressive on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Reddish. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Norman Powell.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Reddish. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Morris with a steal. Here's Highland. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Clippers lead by 15.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Here's Sharp. And at last, they get one to fall.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
He drops it from range.
Three-pointer.
Little's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good focus, Nasir, not letting anything distract him from letting that one rip.
It's tipped. Gordon with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low.
First half.
Here's Highland. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Give him 8.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Gordon with a steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
The shot by Johnson, no good. In transition. From about 16, they grab their own miss. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it. Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
There's the drive.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Pass to Eubanks. Gordon with a steal. Inside. Here's Highland. Back to Powell. Here's Highland. 10 points for him. To the inside. Here's Morris. And the shot goes in. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Your Clippers.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the
Trailblazers, 23. Let's give a round of applause.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now Portland with it. They trail by 18. From the high post. And too long on the shot.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Out left to the wing. Plumlee with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And the basket by Plumlee.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he can finish through contact and growing in both of those areas.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
And that's going to be a travel.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Russell Westbrook.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Zubac. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. When his shot gets going, you can be in trouble. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Now, into the lineup.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Norman Powell.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 7. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
In transition, here come the Clippers. The quick look, no good that time. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. And so here are the Clippers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Here's Leonard. And a nice finish on the layup. 9 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Nurkic high post. Pass to Lillard. Jump shot is good that time. Lillard's got 8.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
To the left side wing. Here's Zubac. Soft touch off the glass. Here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Thibault. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
Here's Powell. Morris, left side. Down low. Pass to Powell. George with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Back to George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
George hits them both. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Elbow shot. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Lillard's got 12 points. Here's Highland. 10 points for him. Pass to Batum. 5 on the clock. Here's Plumlee. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. He's got 6.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
And it's Simons missing. Here's George. Drives to the hoop. Off with the layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've racked up a ton of turnover.
30. And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to Plumlee. The rebound by Eubanks. To the paint. Here's Reddish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Batum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Here's Sharp. The shot no good. Batum with the defensive effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Here's Little. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, it had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Back to Little.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
LA basketball.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Batum. Inside. Here's Plumlee. The rebound by Eubanks.
LA foul.
And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so here's Portland. Now here's Lillard. Back to Simons. Portland, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's Lillard penetrating. And the
Lillard.
layup is good off the glass.
Well, with the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's
Second
Lillard.
team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche, you can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
Pass to Batum. Here's Highland. And here's Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. So it's the Clippers now.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
Simon's shot is good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Driving in. Highland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
Clock at 6.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Grant, right side. Batum with the defensive effort. And the Clippers have possession. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings. It's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way. But this energy, it's infectious. And that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
And George launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Paul George right now one step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
At the line
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Paul George.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Offensive board. George, no good. Now the Blazers on the move. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Leonard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's scooped up. Here's Plumlee. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Simons outside. For three, here's Lillard. Batum pulls it in.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.